welcome back to another delicious Chew and Chat here on Frontier Patriot. Now, before I go any farther, if you want to see Justine make this delicious, huge, lots of sausage and potatoes meal, please go over to Early American. Over there, we cook it.
And here we eat it.
And here we eat it, and that's what we're about to do, and we're going to review it for you. And we've got Bubba with us today. He's going to be with us every day for the rest of our life. At least until I croak, like in 5 years from just eating bad. I eat bad sometimes. But this is good food. This is homemade.
We've already tried it a little bit.
We literally made the sausages ourselves, and we smoked them. So in case you haven't, or wait, it ain't even out yet. We're gonna put out a special building the smokehouse video this coming week.
Yeah, so, we are. I filmed the whole thing. Now we like to film our redneck backwoods construction projects in a place that has no building codes back here.
You can just do whatever you want.
Yes, you can just do whatever you want and as incorrectly as you want it to be. But hey, at the end of the day, it works. Whatever.
It's withstand the test of time today and yesterday. The very cold winds from up north have hit here, and it's like 30 miles an hour, and it's still standing. So
right, I'd say it works.
All right, so what do we have here today, Justine?
We have my own creation, although a very common dish back 200 plus years ago, really. It's not a new dish, and I was inspired by a friend of mine named Beth because she made a similar pie at a recent event that we went to. It is a really good fall or winter dish. It is potatoes, sausages, onions, and apple.
I just got a bite of apple.
Yes, and we have red cabbage, we have mashed potatoes, and we have sausages because the book that I got the sausage recipe or receipt from said to serve it with mashed potatoes and cabbage.
So we've got a lot of potatoes and meat and some cabbage today.
It's from a new system of domestic cookery from 1816.
We cooked on that one a lot.
That's right, we do. Okay, now we already kind of started eating this, but we can say grace again.
Yes, we should.
Okay. Me or you?
You want to do this now?
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for our health and the health of our viewers. Please keep everyone safe, especially during this terrible cold snap. Thank you for this food and thank you for everything that we have. Amen.
Amen.
We'll see how Bubba does. This is our second time doing a Chew Chat with him ever, so we'll see. Okay, I mean, he is a baby after all. Babies are babies. No matter what, after a while they want to move, they want to walk around, they get fussy, sit in the same spot.
He's almost 5 months old.
He is.
The next Chew and Chat that comes out after this one, he'll be 5 months old.
Yeah, he is currently 4 months old, so hopefully he will be okay for the duration of this. If not, I'm just going to walk back and forth, I guess. I love the sweetness
Yes.
that the apple gave the sausage.
Apples and sausage go together really well.
They do.
We've done a smoked sausage and like cooked apples before, and that was really good.
It was.
But it's not so sweet where it's like, oh, somebody put sugar in this. It's nice.
Because we didn't put sugar.
Nice mellow flavor.
Right. And I love cabbage.
This is delicious.
Thank you. This is very good fall food.
Now the sun's shining, don't let that fool you. It is 20 degrees outside and it's blowing wind. This is ultimate comfort food right here. If I really wanted to. Okay, this is a big pie. This is the biggest pie I've ever made.
It is really, it barely fit in the bake kettle.
Yes. I could probably eat 3/4 of this pie.
By yourself?
Yes, if I really wanted to.
I believe it.
Yes. Now I will say something else about this. And your friend Beth, she's a pie. She made this lovely greenware, or is it still redware? It's colored in green.
It's definitely not greenware. I don't think that's a thing.
Pottery. She made pottery.
Yeah, I don't know the technical name. It could just be redware that's painted with a green glaze. I don't know what it's called. There is a name, and I don't know off the top of my head.
Would you like a sausage?
Yeah. But
these were in the smoker overnight.
They were. And because it was in the 20s last night, we just left them in there. We smoked them for 4 hours, and then we just let the smoke die out, and we just left them in there because it was 28 degrees. That's how they did it back then, too.
They taste fine.
They would have left their meat in the smokehouse. Some people had a meat house, but most people didn't have that. They just had a smokehouse. They would have left your meat in it over wintertime. And a lot of smokehouses had locks on them so that your neighbor couldn't come and steal your hams.
So they wouldn't come and steal your hams?
Yeah, so they wouldn't come and steal your hams.
Yeah, that was a thing. People would steal food. People still steal food today in some cases. But the interesting thing about smokehouses is we've been smoking stuff since the beginning of time. And you don't always have to have a smokehouse. You can build like a canopy thing with a piece of cloth to encapsulate with the smoke. You can put it in your chimney.
That's the old way of doing it.
Yeah. Now, some of the oldest smokehouses here in America that still exist today are examples like at Mount Vernon. That's an original smokehouse. I believe there's an original one near Williamsburg, and those are from the mid 18th century. But there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of smokehouses in America that have been rebuilt, and some are from other times, of course. They were still smoking stuff commercially, smokehouses, until like the 20th century, like early 20th century, and then now it's become into a factory. But the unique thing I learned is that some kitchen houses, like the one we have here, this is a kitchen house, it's a detached kitchen. They would use the attic or the loft up above as the smokehouse. There's even a reference to one place in Missouri that had a attic smokehouse above their kitchen.
Oh, that is neat. And also on the topic of smokehouses, in early America, they did not have smokehouses. So they would have hung the meat in the chimney instead.
Right.
When did smokehouses become a thing in the United States?
Well, the one I've seen, and according to Williamsburg, the earliest documentation they have of a smokehouse, which is spelled S-M-O-A-K. Smokehouse is 1716, I believe.
1760.
So that's pretty old. Now, somebody might have been smoking in an old garden shed or something like that, or who knows? But that's a documented date. There's a place about 20 miles south of here that has, I think it said 40 different flavors of sausage. We're gonna have to check it out.
We're gonna have to check that out.
It's in the next town south below St. Genevieve, and I've never been to it, and I'm gonna have to check it out.
These are pork sausages.
They are.
And there's a couple different ways that you can preserve meat. The book, even modern times, but the book that we referenced, there's the saltpeter, and this does not have that. So this is meant to be smoked quickly over just a couple of hours and then kept refrigerated, aka kept outside in wintertime. Whereas if you preserve something to be eaten cold, like salami or summer sausage, you have to add a special curing salt to it.
And that makes it last longer.
That makes it last longer, and it doesn't, it's a good idea to refrigerate it, but it doesn't necessarily have to be refrigerated.
Right.
So there's another receipt in that book for doing that, and we're going to try it out later, and interestingly, it has garlic in it.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Garlic is rare, but it does show up in some early cookbooks. And
it does.
So does tomatoes if you know where to look.
Yeah, and a lot of spicy food. It's funny, I was recently reading The Mirror of Graces from 1811, which is a early 1800s Regency etiquette book, and it said ladies are damaging their skin because they're eating too much garlic and drinking too much cayenne soup.
Cayenne?
Cayenne soup. Cayenne is the spicy pepper.
I'd try it.
I've tried, but that really made me realize, okay, I think it was a lot more common than we think it was to eat garlic and spicy foods in this time period, but I don't know, old myths die hard. That food was just super, super bland back then, when it really wasn't.
I mean, I'll use an example, and this is going back to 1780, when the Battle of Fort San Carlos happened in St. Louis. The lieutenant governor, De Leyva, who was a Spanish lieutenant governor that was stationed here in St. Louis, he unfortunately died right after the battle due to unrelated circumstances. He was very sickly.
He was sick.
But we have his estate auction records. He had 3 chocolate pots.
He knew how to live.
And they had nice things. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was a couple of sheets of paper that just had all these things listed. And exotic things such as chocolate coming up the Mississippi River in the 1780s here in Missouri.
And that's a long time before the time period that we depict, which is the 1820s.
A lot of things changed between then, population-wise. So people would say, oh, they would have chocolate here, they wouldn't have Parmesan cheese or lemons up here in Missouri. Yeah, right. They had it here. Just because it ain't written down doesn't mean they didn't have it. And this, like I said, this is one instance where we found evidence of chocolate, which is somewhere from far, far away. They don't grow here in America. So, they definitely had exotic stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This far inland.
This is very good. Now, how would you rate this?
The pie gets a 20.
What?
A 20 out of 10 for the pie.
You said a 20 in case you didn't hear it in the back.
Yes. I rarely give out those.
Right.
The sausage, I give the sausage, I'm gonna give it an 8.
I think I know why.
I should have smoked it long. You could actually
really?
smoke these to where they cook all the way, but you still have to eat them soon because they don't have the saltpeter
Yeah.
in. But I think they need, I don't know. If I would have cooked them all the way in the smoker instead of putting them in the hearth to finish them off, I think I'd like it a little better. What were you gonna say, guys?
Maybe a bit more fat.
Fat, yeah.
It just needs a bit more fat. It's still good though. And this is probably realistic of what hogs tasted like back in the day. They weren't as fat as modern hogs, but I like it. We want hogs one day.
Yeah.
So
Not the man eaters. The
no,
smaller ones.
smaller
The cute ones.
I would give the pie a 7 out of 10.
Really?
I should have chopped. I'm very honest with you guys. When I make a mistake, okay, I should have chopped it up smaller.
The meat?
I should have chopped the meat up smaller and maybe even the apples up smaller. I mean, I feel like I should have added a lot of rosemary. I feel like it's missing rosemary. I love rosemary though. Not everybody loves rosemary.
I do like rosemary.
Yes.
I don't like rose water, but I like rosemary.
That's completely different. So 7 out of 10 for that.
Okay.
The sausage I would give a 9 out of 10. It's really good. The cabbage, I love it. It's red cabbage with vinegar. I mean, come on, it's 10 out of 10, I guess.
I'll give the cabbage a 9.
This is
It's my
this is
favorite.
great. This is really, really good.
Good job.
Thank you. Good job, Bubba. So far,
He's
being-
supervised.
Yeah, so far he's being good.
Oh yeah.
He's just very vocal.
He's a great baby. What are you talking about?
I never said my baby wasn't great. What are you talking about? This is the greatest baby. And your baby's also the greatest baby. All
Yes.
babies are great. I love babies.
I've always been kind of a kid guy, but you know, never thought I'd have one, but we got one.
And I taught high
awesome.
school. I taught high school, so I was always more of a teenage person because I felt like I could have a conversation and a back and forth with them and really make a difference in their lives. But now I'm officially a baby person.
Yeah, I've always been a goo goo gaga.
But once he's 5, I'll be a 5-year-old person. Once he's 10, I'll be a 10-year-old person.
Homework.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So back on the subject of smokehouses. I posted pictures of the smokehouse that we built. We built it in 3 days.
It is roughly 5 by 5 by 7 foot tall with a little 2 foot peak with a copper cap on top
Yes.
and wooden shaped shingles.
Yes. So people thought that I posted on Facebook. We have an early American Facebook.
And it's made of cedar.
Yes, made of cedar. Big thank you to the Center for French Colonial Life for donating the cedar boards that were used to build the smokehouse and the limestone that was used to build the hearth.
And all the pine wood for
Oh yeah.
the windows and
Right.
the cabinetry.
This is all reclaimed wood from
Yes.
an old house. But so I posted it on Facebook and people thought it was an outhouse, which I thought was hilarious.
It's roughly the same size. I mean,
Yeah.
it is the same size. I'd take a crap in there if I had to.
Don't drop that log in that smokehouse. Once that thing lights, I don't know.
Is this a sausage or is this
Is
a
this
turd?
a turd? That's the only way to find out.
It's sausage.
It's a sausage. Okay. Although I have heard that you can use dry manure
Oh my
as
God.
fuel.
For a wood stove, not
Yeah,
for
for
a
a
smoke, not for a
Yeah, you're
smokehouse.
right. You don't want to smoke your meat and poop. That's a terrible idea.
Crap house sausage.
Right. Okay, so I got really curious about outhouses. I started Googling this because people were saying you need to put a moon on the smokehouse because then it'll look like an outhouse just to be funny. So we started researching this. Why is the stereotype that there is a crescent moon on an outhouse?
And this is our strange history fact of this week.
That's right. This week's weirdest history facts. Go!
Justine said, you all are familiar with the little moon shape, the crescent.
Not a croissant, a crescent.
Oh, crescent. A crescent on the door of an outhouse.
It turns out it's actually a sign of what gender bathroom is. The crescent moon means it's a female restroom, and the star means it's a man's restroom.
They haven't figured out how to do a woman in a dress and a man in pants silhouette yet, like we have in regular bathrooms today.
Plus, realistically, it's hard to hand carve that into a board of wood, so they did the easy route.
Yes. Now, you might say, well, why do we not ever see stars? Well, we always see the moon because the moon was the women's, and those were kept cleaner and nicer, and everybody likes to go to those instead of the nasty old men, because let's be honest, we've all been in public bathrooms that are shared, and we know who peed all over the seat and all over the walls. So that's why we went more towards the moon. Those were the most popular outhouses that people used, and it just kind of stuck over time. I don't think I've ever seen one with a star on it.
Me either. My theory is that it's just easier to carve a crescent moon than it is a star, so over time they just ditched the star.
But why not just paint something on it? You can't, maybe it lets a little light in, I guess.
It's for ventilations and light. And light.
It's very important.
Yeah, that you need, as soon as you walk in there, you're going to pass out. Sometimes those gases really... I have a phobia.
I was going to say, it's your worst fear.
I actually have nightmares about this at night. You know those camp bathrooms?
Usually at state parks.
At state parks, at least in the United States, where it's just a giant hole, a pit in the ground.
Yeah. And
you look down in there and it's like 50 feet deep and you just see all this sludge. I have a phobia of falling down into that. It's horrible once you're in it. They might as well...
You can't get out.
Yeah, you're dead. You're gone.
If you look down in there, it's like 8 foot down. Let me explain this to you if you've never seen one. If you go to any state park in the United States, you're going to see some 1970s dark brown painted wood, rustic looking giant on the spot with moss growing on the shingles probably. And it's going to smell when you get close to it. When you get in there, it's like a metal barrel with a really crude seat on it. And it's a big hole. Don't let your small kids go in it. If they go in it, you're done.
I have a fear of that.
When you sit down and think it's like, holy crap.
Pun intended?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are ventilated. They have holes in them, usually up on top of the roof.
Definitely don't light a match in one of those either.
We've been talking a lot about
poop.
A little bit about pee as well.
Hey, Bubba.
Sorry if you're easily grossed out.
Yeah. Alright. Now, in case you don't remember from last time, we have a brand new segment where Justine picks a lovely painting, I almost said photographic painting, and she tells us what she thinks is so awesome about it.
Yes.
So, this week's what is so awesome about this painting?
This painting, it's just a painting that I really like. Go.
Go.
Okay, so I love browsing auctions online. It's what I do.
Wait. You're not going to buy this painting,
No, I can't afford it.
Okay, good.
I can't afford it. The current estimate is like $2,000, okay? I can't!
Good.
Can I not?
Don't forget that. Hey, there's Mish Mish.
Oh, there's Mish Mish, yeah. I got that window. I'm the kind of person, I will go on Zillow and Realtor.com and just browse like price high low. I will just look at the most expensive stuff online just for fun.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal.
Just for fun. That doesn't mean I'm gonna buy
That's only $3 million. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it's only $3 million. Oh.
Keep going. I'll get
Okay. So this painting here, it's from the 1830s, unknown artist. It's American. Absolutely love the mother's dress, her hairstyle. Mish Mish is now currently in the room. He decided to join us. Okay, we're complete. So it's a painting of a family. There are 3 sons. Yes, those are all boys. They're wearing tunics. It's not quite a dress, it's a tunic.
A tunic? That's very out of date.
Well, nowadays it is out of date, yes.
So was it like a themed photo shoot?
No, that is just how they dressed little boys in the 1830s, even through the Civil War. So all babies back then would have worn dresses,
right?
Gowns. Whereas nowadays we don't really do that. Little boys, they
wear onesies. Yay!
They wear onesies. I'm still working on getting him historic warm clothes.
Yeah.
It's 20 degrees outside. I have to dress him up warm.
Look how long his hair is getting.
It's really long. But so babies would always wear gowns, male or female gender, doesn't matter, they wear gowns. Usually they were white. And by the time that they were able to use the restroom on their own, they might have switched over to a shorter dress that they could have walked in. Boys and girls both wore dresses. And the reason for that is because, well, for two things, it made cleanups really easy if they soiled themselves, as babies and young children often do, and they don't grow out of it as quickly.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, so they don't grow out of the gowns as quickly, and it gets expensive in a time before the invention of elastic.
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 It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. So by the time they were roughly about 5 years old, 4, 5, 6 years old, boys would be breeched. And that is when they would graduate to wearing pants. Also back then known as breeches. That's why they were breeched.
Now what's the difference between breeches and breeches?
Breeches is the actual correct term for it, whereas breeches is, I believe, a 20th century. It developed in the 20th century a way of, it's a mispronunciation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's actually breeches, from what I gather. But even past that age of 4 or 5, and being breeched was actually kind of like a birthday. You have a party. Hey guys, come over. It's his breeching day, and you go over to their parents' house and be cake and food. It was like a birthday. It was a really big deal. And we just don't do that anymore. But it's like a coming of age ceremony almost. So after that, boys in the early 1800s would either wear a skeleton suit.
A
Skeleton suit. It's basically a onesie.
Oh.
It's basically a very fancy looking onesie. Fell out of fashion sometime in the 1830s. Or they would wear sort of like a tunic outfit, which lasted a lot longer. Even in the Civil War, they were wearing that. And by the time the boys were teenagers, they were no longer wearing that. They were wearing adult clothes. So they would stop wearing it around 11 or 12 years old, the tunics, and they would graduate to adult male clothes around 11 or 12 years old.
Bubba, I won't make you wear a dress. You're already in pants. Congratulations, you've been breached.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the cat out. He's driving me crazy.
Yeah, that's Mish Mish. I don't know if you can hear it, but he meows all the time.
He comes in just to say hello. Meow. Meow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, foul beast.
Goodbye, foul beast. See you later.
Go kill some mice.
Yes. Earn your keep.
Alright.
So back to this portrait. I can't afford it. It's $2,000. But I absolutely love the look of it. I love the outfit of the mother here. Her sleeves are these giant, what they call mutton sleeves. Absolutely giant. That's the 1830s for you. They had giant Popeye-sized muscles, and they also had the most craziest hair. The 1830s had the craziest hair. I don't know how she did her hair like this. I am impressed.
That is very unique.
Yes, the 1820s we start getting the big sleeves, but it peaks in the 1830s, and it kind of comes back around the 1890s, and then it kind of comes back in the 1980s, and it's gone. It's not fashionable anymore. But I like the 1830s in terms of fashion. It's not for everybody.
It's not for me.
Yeah, the big sleeves are not for everybody. Do you guys
I don't like my
that?
woman's muscles looking bigger than mine.
Oh, you're jealous?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I need some shoulder pads and some stuffing in there.
Yes. Well, comment, do you guys like 1830s fashion, or do you think it's ridiculous? Like hot air balloons.
No, those like floaties.
It does look, yeah, it doubles as a flotation device.
You want daddy hold you?
Why not? I'm sure you wouldn't complain.
There we go.
You know, a viewer actually sent us this onesie.
Yes. Thank you to everybody who has sent us little hats and baby clothes and everything. We've used it. You haven't seen us all summer, but we've used it.
We have used it.
I will say, I'm not telling anybody to, but if you're one of those that like to knit a hat or whatever for Bubba, please make sure it's big enough to fit me. This is his hat.
This is his hat.
I couldn't find my hat, so I stole his hat. But his head
He's got a big old head.
really big. And so regular baby stuff that we've purchased recently, some of it that was supposed to have been for his size does not fit him. So he's got a big head. So I'm just saying, if anybody does do something so wonderful like that for him, please make sure it's big enough to fit an adult.
Right. Okay.
For the hat, not the body, obviously.
Okay, so he is 4 months old. He's 19 pounds and 27 inches long.
I'm a big boy.
So he's like in the 95th percentile.
Yeah,
He's a big one.
I know you.
He's a big one.
That's a big bubba.
That's a big old Bubba right there. Yeah.
Greatest thing in life, guys.
It is really, yeah. I appreciate your patience with it as well because in my cooking videos, you're probably going to hear him going goo goo gaga in the background. And I hope that doesn't like turn off some people. There's nothing I can do about it.
It's real life.
It's real life, man. Yeah, we don't have a babysitter. Family lives too far away, and so we just take care of him ourselves, and he's just going to be with us while we film.
At least we're not showing any point of view diaper changings.
No.
We won't go that far.
Or you will unsubscribe. And obviously we wouldn't do that.
You should have seen one earlier today.
Oh, back to talking about poop. Oh, man.
Well, I think that's it for today's Chew and Chat. And like I said, be on the lookout for the smokehouse video. It's probably going to go out maybe a couple days from now.
Yeah, it's a shorter one.
Yeah, it's a short one.
It's just a smokehouse.
Well, it's fun to watch me struggle and build a smokehouse I've never built before.
Right. A lot of things we never do before, but we just wing it.
Yes.
And then people in the comments say, that ain't right. Yeah, we know it ain't right.
Oh man, it's going to burn down and you're going to die.
Whatever. But this is how we do it out here. I don't know. It works. Whatever. It ain't going to burn down. It's fine.
So anyways, guys, stay warm out there. Take care. Be nice to everybody. And they'll be nice to you. Hopefully, if not, well, move on. But anyways, we love you guys. Thank you for everything that you do for us and for supporting us and watching us and following us through our crazy lives.
Yes.
Try to make this pie. It is awesome.
It's awesome.
It's one of the best things I've eaten in a while on the show.
Thank you. Add rosemary. Good amount of rosemary. It needed more rosemary.
Add rosemary.
I am an herb-aholic, though. We eat so many herbs.
And maybe, like Justine said, mix up the meat a little more. This is like a burger.
Okay, that is
I'm gonna eat it. But I'm just saying, that's not for everybody.
I'll admit when I didn't do it right. This is my first time making this.
It's very good.
Okay, well thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you again every other Wednesday. Take care. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.